What's good, everyone? Welcome to the Queen's Code podcast. The Queens are here today. How are you guys?
Great.
We're good.
Ready to dive into some stuff.
Listen, I just want to talk about something because I was just sliding through, the usual, social media. And we talked about that last week, but, I have to say something. And, I was on the Shade Rooms page and I saw this beautiful picture. It's actually a mirror selfie of Alexis Sky. I'm going to say her name because you posted that picture, girl. And showing her Fashion Nova dress and her skinny waist,
She's looking tight and right.
that beautiful figure that is so common on social media.
Allie, what you say?
She was looking tight and right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I like that. And something kind of bothered me with the picture, and I zoomed in.
You thought it was like an illusion?
Yeah,
Your eyes was bothering you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, my eyes started to
Something
feel
was
kind of
going
weird.
on with the picture.
So, I zoom in, like I'm sure a lot of people do, on her picture, and I kind of noticed that as the wall lines was as curvy as her waist, and I was just like, after all the surgery,
Yeah, that's what I was like. She ain't get enough work done. I have no problem with
and
people getting
I'll be
work done,
sending
but
you this right away. Like, I sent it to my people.
she made her waist like this,
Yeah.
and then her bottom was like this.
And then the wall was kind of doing that too.
Oh my
You
god!
don't know how to
The
use
wall
the
was
app.
taking a picture with.
There's a way to use the app, boo-boo. There's a way, and you do not know. I mean, and I want to talk about that, guys, because, body image is such a big thing nowadays.
Huge.
And mental health hasn't been so great ever since people use filters.
Yep.
Those apps.
Yep.
That, can help you look like your best.
Damn celebrity up in here.
That adds the glow, fixes the nose. Okay, basically surgery, virtual
You got
surgery.
virtual
Right.
surgery. That's actually a great term.
So I really want us to, just go over this topic because
Body image.
I'm sure that we all have kind of dealt with, this type of
We're a woman, I'm
yes,
sure.
we're women, and I also want to talk as someone who does editing in pictures. I also want to talk about that and be
Man,
real, Let's
there
be
was
real.
one my sister said. I saw it, right? I saw the picture.
Alexis Sky?
And no,
Oh, okay, okay.
it's a follower of mine.
Oh, okay.
And I looked at it and it was on the story, so I'm clicking through and I'm like, hold up. Click right back. I'm like, no, she didn't just do this. So I ignore it. I go to sleep because I'm Christ.
What was going on with the picture?
The wave effect, just cinching in waist and stuff like that.
Okay.
But it was super noticeable. So then I ain't say nothing. I go to sleep because I'm a God-fearing person. I don't judge nobody.
Right.
So I went to bed.
Okay.
And my sister sends me a screenshot of the same thing. And what she wrote was wild. And I'm like, God, I'm trying. I didn't want to say nothing, but I'm trying. And I'm like, why? What has society put into our heads for us to no, I can't even post realism anymore. I can't post me being me at whatever stage I am in life. I have to edit. I have to.
Yeah.
And then poorly edit.
She said not
even
just
trying to
edit,
finesse.
Poorly edit. What did she do
You
to
just
the
doing
picture?
whatever at this point. You just said perfect and you post.
Yo, I'll be checking, double checking, triple checking, sending my friend, hey, what do you think about this picture? Because I don't know. When I take a picture, and I do marketing, I do content creation. So yes, most people who are influencers will tell you, we do edit our photos. Now you have to know your limits, where people should still be able to recognize you in the street. And to me, that's so important.
Yep.
I would not want people to have certain expectations of me, and then you see me in the real life, and I feel uncomfortable.
Right.
Because I
Crazy,
know
yeah.
that
You
I
ain't
don't
got the filter in
match
real life.
with
What
what
do we
you
do?
see. Yeah.
But that's my thing, because there's one thing to edit your photos, but after you get to a certain level of, I guess, Instagram fame, I don't know, whatever you call it, and you're going to a lot of places, people aren't going to notice, that your waist isn't like this, and your butt isn't like this, and your jawline and everything isn't perfect, And I'm not gonna lie, I like that you can edit and create, or get rid of blemishes, but like creating a whole new body.
No,
That's wild.
that's wild.
I'm lazy, so I've embraced how I look. I'm like, y'all gonna see if I got a zit today. Y'all gonna see if I got
I
a
want to get
pudge
there.
today.
I love that about you. I love that. I love it.
I'm not you. I'm not there just yet, and
I
I
know,
not
I
either.
can't
I'm
put
not
a
lying.
filter.
right, and I can own that because I'm like,
Like
I'm
me,
looking crazy today. Filter.
I have,
Nah, I don't do
I have
that.
a whole team for my timeline. That's to be this color, and I'm gonna wear this thing. This,
Now my followers gonna get exactly what I give. Like, this is what I gotta wake up
Unless
to.
I work
Welcome
out.
to the party.
Right.
That's it.
One of the things that is really sad about it is I feel
Unless I
like
work
because
out.
we're like we're talking about that, but we're not like minors. We're
Yeah.
not teenagers anymore. But this is how it affects teenagers.
Oh.
There's actually a raise of surgical operations on teenagers.
It's almost a trend.
Wait,
social-
now?
Yes.
Wait,
Yeah.
well, hold up.
I have the numbers. Yeah, in 2017, nearly 230K teens had cosmetic procedures.
Teens.
That's a lot. Teens. And
Teenagers.
when I say teens, it starts at 30 years old. 13, sorry,
13.
years old. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. So that's
But let's think
how
about
bad it
someone
gets.
like, we gonna know, Kylie Jenner. Kylie
Oh, yeah,
Jenner
that's right.
has
She set-
what?
she set the trend.
She set the trend and the tone, especially with her family being so known. And
Right.
like Kylie Jenner does not look like Kylie Jenner anymore.
At all.
Yeah.
And I
At
think
all.
she looks.
All the sisters.
Yeah, none of them. But it's just like I'm using her because I think she's the youngest of the pack and she's
Yeah,
the most
for sure, for
successful.
sure.
And social media played
She's the one touching teenagers.
a role in her being able to expose what she was doing. At first, she's tried to cover it up and lie and stuff like that, but then like her family kind of exposed her on the show. But it was very evident. Like her lips were like full and she had paper thin lips. So I say that to say teenagers have been following her for how long? They're growing up in a era of perfection. Mm-hmm. It's
Sexualizing
crazy.
themselves.
Sexualizing, and then parents, and then there's a lot of younger parents who are overly or extremely obsessed with themselves because there's honestly layers. Like I'm no perfect person, and I definitely like to look good, but there are people who are like they will not even let themselves. They'll kill themselves damn near to look a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
And I get it. I'm not gonna say I don't get it, but as a teenager and being a mom of a teenager, what am I showing them? If I'm allowing them to get fillers, I'm allowing
Yep.
them to that's how are they gonna look when they're 30, 25?
Right.
And then you're not even finished. Like,
Growing,
you're still
maturing.
growing. Finished. You're still growing. Sorry.
You know what I mean?
Pardon my French. You're still growing, developing. Like your nose may change again. Like the way your eyes look,
your
like
facial
your
features
skin.
will adjust. There's I always see on social media where it says when we, us being 13-year-olds versus 13-year-olds nowadays,
yeah.
and it's like they're grown women. And I'm like,
Yeah,
I
she
still
is
don't
not-
look like a
Yes,
grown woman.
it's
How you look
crazy.
older than me?
She's
Like,
not 13.
And
yeah.
some young girls actually they're so obsessed with the skinny waisting that they actually remove a rib.
Okay, yeah.
That's a procedure.
Giving
You
it back to
remove
Adam?
a rib because apparently you don't need all your ribs to live.
Is that what they did? They giving it back to Adam? 'Cause, I mean, no damn sense removing a rib.
Yeah,
What are
just to have that look. And I was watching. I think I saw it in Trevor Noah show.
I love him.
Shout out to you, Trevor Noah.
Trevor, no, he's so fine.
Yeah, listen and smart and not American. Anyways, but
I'm gonna go look him up after this.
and he
but
funny.
he was talking about how now a lot of surgical surgeons they were just saying people want to look like
Filters?
something different because of their selfies, the way they post on social media. Social media is the main reason why a lot of people want to change their face,
Their image.
body, their image, and I think it's really crazy. And as someone who has a platform and use her voice for a lot of things, I think at some point it will become. It's already really important to be pro-natural, pro-real. Now, if you being real is getting a BBL or putting fillers or whatever, that's fine too, but let's be real about it. Let's be honest about
For
it.
real.
Yeah, the people
You know
who
what I
lie
mean?
and say, well, this is natural, I'm like, let's
Stop
roll
creating
it
an-
back to
Stop
2012.
creating an illusion of
Yeah.
reality, because the youngest who are watching,
Yeah.
they're fooled.
That's the only problem I have with it. It's just like, even from when social media first came out and we talk about like people are following you because of how you look, blah, blah, blah. People were getting work done and then starting to sell like fitness programs and workout programs.
Skinny teas,
so
skinny
whatever.
teas,
scam.
Waist trainers.
That's a scam.
And to me, it's just like, if you want to get work done, that's fine. Like, I'm all for enhancements, but now you're lying.
Yep.
Now you're saying, oh, like, I know this, I see this one influencer all the time is always like, oh, natural body. And I'm like,
You're lying.
you're lying. That's
Like,
your, and who am I to be like, you're lying? But
So I have
on,
I have a
like-
question for you as a personal trainer. Can we really accomplish everything with working out? Like, if I want to have a huge butt or really like a skinny waist, can I really achieve
No.
that?
we're all genetically,
Boom.
we all
That's
have,
real. I
that's
like
why,
it.
and it is real. And this is how I'm real with my clients. Because we all have a certain genetic disposition. Like, some people are naturally have smaller waists. Some people have hip dips. Some people, now you can do a lot with your own body through muscle building, weight
Yeah.
loss. But if there's a certain, like, I need my waist to look like this and my hips to be like this, and you weren't born with
You
that
ain't had hips,
structure,
we ain't gonna
and you
do
were
that.
born like a more boxy structure, then no, it's just like, that's real. And that's where plastic surgery comes in. Like, you're not going to fill in your hip dips by doing 100 million things for your glutes. It's not going to happen. It's not how the body, that's not anatomy, right? So that's why and just personally, I don't believe in judging anyone if they want to get work done, even as a health coach, because health is health. You still have to be health and fitness is still health and fitness. You have to still work out to maintain your cardiovascular health, your
Yep.
mental health, so, but where it comes with body image, obviously people work out to look good too, but if you can't attain that and you need to go get certain things done for yourself, cool. But it's always the attachment to it. If you
Yeah.
want certain things done, like, what roller coaster are you going on and why are you doing it? Like, you have to question those things, because then you can start becoming addicted and going crazy to look a certain way, and and you're chasing an idea of, even if you go on plastic surgeons page when they post before and afters, those girls are not perfect. They still have a little fat
Exactly.
hair.
This
They
is so
still
true.
have stuff there, because we're humans. And then that same girl will post her after picture and probably be filtered up or have, and still
course.
Alexa Sky still has all that work done, and what is she still doing? Editing her photos, right?
Yeah.
So, and it's just, the realness to me is good. It's especially if, like, I have two things with that. Especially if you are in, to me, the fitness industry, and now you're going out of your way to say, hey, I look like this because of hard work. That's a lie. But if you want to get work done and you don't tell nobody and you're not lying, then that's your business. I think there's a certain level of, like, exposure that you should have if
Yeah.
someone asks you some questions. But
I feel like there's a lot of hate towards people who get things done. Why would you hate someone because
I don't believe in that
they
either.
want to look the way they want to look?
Because they think their opinion matters.
One of my friends, she did
I
some
don't-
stuff,
I don't
to her
believe in
body,
that either.
and she looks amazing, like amazing. She could wear anything, and because I'm sure that's one of the reasons why like she got super popular on TikTok, and you should see the amount of hating comments, the amount of people who
Can't
are
do
actually
nothing.
dissecting. Can we say dissecting?
Dissecting?
Dissecting. Thank you. Dissecting her pictures and be like, oh, you look like this. You did that. Like, oh, why?
It's the
why-
time,
You're
baby.
showing off. You
It's
got a
the
BBL.
time.
it is
Bye.
the time. Even the pages who are like med spas who do a lot of fillers and work, they'll post, like, say, a Kylie Jenner or a celebrity or whoever is of the time, and they'll say, what do you think she got done? And I'm like, damn.
But people love controversy. They love, like, that's why and I hate these pages. Every time I see it on social media, it's like, what are your thoughts? Shut up. Just
Who
post the
cares?
picture.
Just
Let me
post
enjoy
it.
it. No one likes it. No, but that's how the engagement works.
Right,
like,
exactly.
You have to. So,
That's
and that's
the
where it
platform.
stems from. You're right. That's where it stems from. So people feel like, oh, shoot, now I get to say what I want to say. Sit down. Go
And I
Touch
don't
grass.
care. And I'm
What's wrong
like,
with
look,
you?
if you want to get everything done on your body, that is your business. You have to face what you have to face when you go to sleep at night. I always think you should check yourself why you're doing certain things, why you're chasing a certain image. Because even as a health and fitness coach, I'm very real as far as like, I've had body dysmorphia throughout my life. I've had eating disorders. I've battled with my self-image. So that's why I'm like, one, I don't care if other people want to do this, and this. That's their body. For me, I know that how I need to handle myself to attain a healthy place, right? And I also coach a lot of women. Like, women are so hard on each other and
That's
themselves.
right,
And
Right.
and it's crazy. And I come in and I give them a little bit of realness about me, and then I'm like, you have to ask yourself why you're seeking what you're seeking. Like, I'm all for, hey, you want to do plastic surgery, cool. You want to go the natural route by building yourself in the gym with your body type, cool. But ask yourself certain questions. Why are you doing certain things? Is it really for yourself, or is it to kind of chase what you've been seeing as the new normal of beautiful?
Right.
But I like the whole inclusion thing that's going on with all types of.
You're talking about dysmorphia. There's this thing called Zoom dysmorphia, which refers to basically how people feel about, because since the pandemic, much more people are using Zoom, and like you look more normal, more natural on Zoom.
Zoom for meetings.
Zoom dysmorphia is that thing where a lot of people have felt uncomfortable to just using Zoom for work or other reasons, just because it's not filtered enough, and it's sad, yo.
Yeah.
It's sad.
I use it for my job, and I just don't put my camera on
See, yes.
for many reasons. Because
Okay.
if you follow me, you know what I look like on my stories.
Yeah.
Bun cocked to the side, curtain, just wild. So I actually tell my bosses, whoever I'm Zoom, we're on a Zoom call. I'm like, I'm doing y'all a favor at this point. Okay, but if my hair is, if I don't look homeless, I'm gonna turn on my camera. But I look homeless a lot, and I'm comfortable with. That's another problem that I have. But it's like,
Nice.
girl, please brush your hair, do something. I don't know, but I do agree with that. A lot of people refuse to turn on the cameras, especially if they didn't put makeup on with the women that I'm on Zoom calls with or other.
People do live
like-
with a filter. Like you
Yeah.
can literally do
I
that
didn't
on
know that
Instagram.
was a thing.
Yes, that's the thing. Like you do live, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel much comfortable
Live with a filter?
Listen, the
I didn't
filter
know
is
that.
doing the makeup thing for me. Psh, I'm good. Yeah, filter, boom.
Live with a filter.
I didn't know that you can do. Well, I don't do live, so that's probably why I don't know. But you could do
Oh,
live
right.
with a filter.
I didn't know that.
I know that
What?
either.
I know.
And you
I
know
saw
what?
on TikTok where if you just take a regular video before you even add anything, it's already automatically doing a thing.
I'm gonna
Wait,
reveal.
really?
It's automatically doing something where like naturally slims out your face, takes out the blemishes.
Listen.
And I'm like, no, I want y'all to see all my ugly.
Listen,
Get used
I'm
to
gonna
it.
tell you a little secret. For
That's
those who
crazy.
don't know,
Mm.
there's this app that can
Change your face
change your face on pictures, but that
What is
can
it?
also do it on videos. Boom.
on videos too. Oh, you know how I know about that one though?
What?
Yeah.
Well, another one of
Videos,
the
boo-boo.
Kardashian sisters that she was doing like a little
It's called Facetune.
Oh,
a little
I know what that
a
is.
video, and her waist, I guess she moved too much and her waist went back, and you could do it for your body too.
That's crazy. Okay. And you know what? I'm not gonna
So
lie. I've been
glitch.
using different apps and stuff.
Right.
But like, at some point, like stop lying, yo.
I think that's what it is. It's
I
the
really just
lying.
think
It's
it's
the
the lying.
pretending that what you did or what you got is you, and then that messes with a lot of people's psyches. Like, dang, I want to look just like that. And little do they know, it's like, well, it's not her naturally, or if it is her naturally, she did other things. It's the lying. It's the pretending, and then the people who really want it, because society has brainwashed them to think you got to look
Look
perfect.
like that, yeah.
They're busting their behinds or their bank accounts to try to look that way.
And let me tell you, too much plastic surgery can make you have you see Little Kim.
The reverse effect.
Yeah.
Right. Little Kim did so
Does
much
she
plastic.
sees herself?
I
That's
don't
why I
know.
wonder.
And then
sometimes.
it turns into, well, they hate themselves. And I'm
But you know what I
like,
think? I feel
listen,
like
mind your
some
business.
when you take a chance with surgery, plastic surgery, there's a chance that it's not going to be as great as you think in your head. Sometimes it gets fucked up.
Yeah.
So sometimes you do it, damn, it's fucked up.
It's gotta
you
get
do
fixed.
it
Again.
So you're trying to fix it, but once you messed
Or
it up the
some
first
people
time,
get an addiction. It
Yeah.
could be either that or it does become an addiction because
It
what
is,
happens,
for real.
right, when you start to, it's even like you could say like working out. You're like, dang, my body is changing. I'm looking good. I want to go more. Okay, ooh, I could change that a little bit more. I could tighten this. Just using fitness as a comparison. So surgery, ooh, I could fix that little blemish here. Okay, cool. Ooh, I can make my lips a little fuller. Ooh, I want to do that. Okay, I want to do that. And you could go on a whole
Chasing perfection.
right? And then you start like, I think there's some, like, there are fillers where some women you're like, oh, I didn't even know you had fillers.
Yeah.
Right? Like me, I have lip fillers. Boom. Nobody.
What?
Nah, I ain't know. I would have said
Hold
you
on
a
a
bold-faced
second.
lie.
Hold on, what?
Yeah, I have lip fillers. And for me, it's just like, I'm not going to go crazy and have
It
the
looks so
whole,
natural. I love it.
the hardened lip. That's,
Girl.
you know, I said I'm
See,
for.
before I would always think I don't need it, but now I'm looking at your lips. I'm like,
I
ooh, okay.
think there are things to enhance you,
Right.
preserve
Love
you.
it.
That's why I said. But then there are things that you just go crazy and you look crazier.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
It's not meant to. And to me,
Balance,
when this
people,
stuff
balance.
came out, I don't think it was meant for people to go wild.
Right.
Doing cat eyes and I'm like, yo,
Nah,
y'all going
cause they
nuts.
like that
That's
tight
like
behind.
anime type world type addiction, like anime type stuff. Like,
Right.
Yo, the world.
Didn't
is
they have a
not
show?
anime.
What was it called? Botch.
Botch.
Yes, I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
but-
used to watch. I wasn't heavy into it, but I'm like, oh, it's on. Let me see what's going on with this.
Me, it makes me.
Crazy.
I don't know. I'm scared. I don't like these things. It make me
And
feel
the
weird.
thing is, right.
I don't like pain.
The
I'd
pain-
rather pain from a gym than pain from recovery.
I don't like seeing-
I'll tell you
Ew.
this. At my store, I'm surprised, but we actually get a lot of women come into the store who get surgeries.
Really?
And one lady, we have a big window, so we see when people are coming in. And we're wondering, like, why is this lady taking so long to get into the store? She has a dude comes to help her.
Oh,
Maybe she
helping
broke
her.
her leg or whatever. She had a whole body cast on, walking like this.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
because she probably
Ah,
got
poor thing. You should have stayed home. Why are you here?
She's trying to shop, girl.
I was-
But that's the thing. It's like that's your.
I don't want to be pain. I don't
There's
like that.
no like extreme end for me.
Mm-hmm.
I just think like pay attention to how extreme you go and why you're doing it. If you're on your third body job, full BBL or whatever contouring
Mm.
stuff, people go through that pain 3 to 4 times. There's a girl who died last December.
I heard
The
about that.
Mexican girl.
Yep.
They called her the Mexican Kardashian. Beautiful girl. She want to get work done. That's her business. What, like, now you have to start thinking, like, okay, now you're going to risk your life because it's a procedure. You're still risking your life at the
Is
end
it
of
worth
the
it?
day.
Is it really worth
right. And if it's worth it to you, okay, go through with it. But for the third time, if you look at this woman, where were they going to take body fat from? Where I don't even know what they were trying to do with her.
This is
Crazy.
Yeah, it's sad. I want to shout out Trinity Sierra, which is an influencer that I personally follow.
Who?
She's Trinity Sierra.
Okay.
She's a mom. She talks about she shows her real body at different stages. She has 2 kids, one in a way, on the way, sorry. And the reason why I love her is how genuine and just real and raw she is about, okay, this is what my body looks like after 1 kid. The snapback, pressure is
That's
ridiculous.
another hard thing.
And how her approach of just being blunt with it, I just admire that. And for someone like me, I'm 7 months postpartum. I have my moments. I go hard on myself. Like, damn, like, oh my God, I should.
It's
At this
natural,
point, I
yeah.
should look like this.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
after
but-
that many months, this baby is almost a year. I should look like this. And then just having people like that I could actually follow and look at their journey as well. It feels good, because it's just like, yo, hey, reality check.
Yeah.
You know who did that too? Aisha
Yes,
Yeah,
Aisha
I
Tyler.
like that because
Aisha,
she
mhm.
also says like, look, if some of her, because she has a few kids, I think 3, and each of the transitions were different. But I like that she stated like, hey, in each transition of my so-called after giving birth, everyone's gonna look different. Every process has been different.
What does she do
Because-
now, though?
Who?
She's like super skinny now.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, she just had a baby.
She just had a baby.
Aisha Curry.
No,
Oh.
not
Talia.
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 This Instagram girl.
Gotcha.
And Yeah, and I respected her too, and like, okay, she has her boobs done, and she has kids, and like she's a vegan. Look, people used to try to say all kind of things about her, and I'm like, look,
Yeah.
she's sharing her life with y'all. This is her life, and her last post about her body snapping back was just like, you can't, like, talk shit about someone who snaps back quick or doesn't. That's their body.
That's right.
Everyone's body, we're all designed differently. So, and some people don't have time to go kill the gym right away. And even if they do, maybe they want to spend more time with their child. Their priorities are different.
Yeah.
And that's fine. And if they can go to the gym right away, great.
Yeah, I feel like working out is healthy. It's a good thing. I
Yeah,
feel like
absolutely.
I'm a firm believer that
Good for
we should work out, you know, throughout our whole life, like throughout, you know. But do I work out to be perfect? No, I'm just working out to maintain my health. And it should not turn into something that, you know, like applies so much pressure. And yeah, it's just too bad. Again,
there's
it's social
stages.
media, guys. Again.
It's still social media, and there's stages to us, you know, like when, as women especially, as we age and as our hormones change, we're not probably gonna drop weight like when we were 20 to 25. As we hit
So
30,
sad, so sad.
I
as we hit
know.
30,
Now I gotta work hard.
right?
Girl, bye, okay?
Right.
Look at you talking.
And that's something I'm also learning to accept. Like, ooh, this is the thickest you've been in a while, and I'm like, you know what? I'm eating healthy. I'm living life,
Girl, you're gorgeous.
and
I'm done, Charles. All right, I'm out.
I'm just saying. And it's been. I will be real. It's been a hard transit for someone who already dealt with body image. It's been a hard transition, but I'm giving myself so much grace and love because when I do that with other women, I'm like hyping. I'm like, you saying that, show that same energy to yourself. Show yourself
Yep,
that same grace.
That's true.
And I'm like, I gained some pounds. I'm still out here coaching people. I still know what I'm doing.
Yep.
And for me, I have to tell myself, I have affirmations. You still look good.
What do you guys think about, like, sometimes I feel like women, we all want to look a certain way. And for example, me, I'm not gonna lie, I prefer to be skinnier than curvier. That's me, you know?
I
But
realize
then
I like to be
your
skinnier.
man comes and he's like, yo, I like you thick.
Yeah, that's.
You know what I mean?
I've had that.
And so do you know, how you feel about, like, do you feel like you should look like your partner what you look like? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I think
you
it's
know?
your body.
I think
You should-
it's whatever you feel good doing. Because if
Comfortable,
you're
yeah.
gonna try and look like what your man likes, but you truly don't like it,
And you
it
don't feel
doesn't make
comfortable
any
in your
sense.
body, yeah.
If there's a compromise you're willing to do, like I'll be slim, but maybe with a big old donkey, then do that.
Right. If you can somehow
Like,
do that, right?
But like, no, do what you're comfortable with. Because I'll say I'll have like my push and pull moments where like I'm comfortable, but then when I see a picture of myself now, it's like,
okay.
Delia, put the pasta down. Like, go run around the neighborhood. Because I'm like the lazy perfectionist. Like, I know what I want to look like, and I won't post certain videos or pictures. But, like, at other times, I'm just like, I look good. I'm still pulling. But then I know I want to be fit. Because when I'm coming from being an athlete, playing soccer, running, doing certain things, I know where my prime was. Like, I have pictures. I'm like, oh, my abs. So when I look at myself now, I was like, we got to fix that. We got
It's so
to.
good to be comfortable.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm like embracing now, being comfortable through each stage, like whether I'm a little curvier, a lot slimmer. Really, I've been real fit, like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
and it's okay. All of them, that I look good. But to answer that question about your partner wanting you, like it's funny because when I get thicker, people are always like, "You look good though. You look so good."
You
And
do?
I'm like, "You look so good."
She
You
does,
look so-" I'm
guys. She does.
like, my butt is growing so
I didn't
much.
ask you.
But I appreciate it, but I'm like, and I know that they're not trying to.
Of course
but
not.
I'm like, thank you, but I have a personal goal.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah, personal goal.
Yeah,
Boom.
it's personal.
That's right.
It's not for my partner.
I get that all the
it's not for
time
my
too. Like,
friends,
oh, want you
it's
got
for
a big
me.
old. I was like, yes, thanks. But I know where I was, and I want to get back there. Thanks. Gosh.
I feel like we said it, like with social media, we compare ourselves to other people
Yeah.
physically, where they are in life and stuff. I feel like the queen code of the day should be just, it's actually 2 words, just be yourself.
Acceptance.
Acceptance. You know what? That's even
Boom.
better. Yes.
Acceptance.
She been, clutch with those
The-
queen's
the-
code.
I think it's a
Of
good
the day,
good
right?
word to remind yourself, even if you don't like where you're at, still accept yourself, and that you're gonna go through a journey to get where you're going.
To get where you're going.
So
You
it's
gotta
not
love
like
yourself through the
it's not
journey.
necessarily accepting yourself and then you stay how you are.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to do, but you're happy, do it.
Right.
But make sure it's always and only for your true happiness, and not like it's for my happiness because I want to look a certain way for
Like,
other
you
people
can't
to
get
look
a
at me type
destination
thing.
and then think I'm gonna be. It's something
Yeah.
I tell my clients. You can't hate yourself to betterment.
Yeah.
Try to find some acceptance where you are. Obviously, we're here to make changes, and like
Without
Health journey. Don't
without-
make it a journey to so everyone can lust over you or something. I feel like women are like,
Yeah.
I want to look like this so everyone can sit down.
No, some women, they're just afraid of what their man is going to lust over. Which
a lot,
Yes.
everything, thick, skinny.
Listen, they don't keep it
Shit, if you doing
Girl.
that, you gonna be boxing from size to.
And I feel like
I let it
without acceptance, you could do 10,000 procedures on yourself. If you do
And
not accept who you
exactly.
are,
You can do
it
10,000
doesn't matter. You
marathons
will
and you still look
never.
sad.
And you will
Right.
always, you know that thing where
miserable.
you modify yourself, you work out, or you go through plastic surgery, but you still see in the mirror that person that you do not accept.
Right, because
And that's the real thing.
and it's huge because this going back to when I competed or I've been a certain way. Like I was so hard on myself, and then I truly enjoy the space of. Yeah, I'm curvier now. I do have some work to do, but I love being social.
Yeah.
And I still hit the gym and I still do what I got to do. But if I can embrace where I'm at now while still like loving the other parts of my life without feeling like, because it's not giving up anything. It's creating boundaries within what you want.
Yep.
Right? So.
I just want to say the real glow is not about how much you be in the gym or how much plastic surgery you got. It's about how much you love yourself. Because you could be skinny, fat, whatever. When you feel good, when you're actually embracing where you are now, that's when you glow the most.
Yep.
It really doesn't matter how you look though.
At
It's-
all.
It's all in there.
And it's not the easiest through this time, but I feel like hopefully we can all, including myself, get back to a place of just more acceptance, even with filters, even with anything.
Yeah.
Just,
I'll
so
still
little
use
Be
filters.
you, man. Be
I'll
you.
still
Be happy.
I'm not saying I'm not going to use them. I'm just saying, like, the need.
I might use one.
the need.
not really-
I'm just, right.
I might start.
She said she might start. It's just
I
like
love her.
feeling
I
like
love
I
it.
have
Love
to. So it's just like that healthy balance of why you're doing what you're doing. That's
Yeah.
it.
And not bashing others because you choose what you're doing.
Again, acceptance.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what, and I think that's another reason why people have a hard
'Cause
time.
we empower
Because
women
it's the
over
bash.
here.
Oh, right. You look good doing
it.
whatever.
You know.
Yeah, we should not pay attention that much to what people think, It's just, yeah. I think acceptance, guys. Hashtags, a big hashtag, acceptance. This is it. It's the keys, the conclusion. And I hope you guys enjoyed this topic today. I personally did. I feel like we do not talk about this type of things enough.
Right.
And especially in my community of content creators, influencers, we like to make reality better. That's what marketing is about. And sometimes we get caught up. We
Yeah.
can get caught up in this type of
Yeah, even me as
Game.
a health coach, I'm
playing.
learning like there's a lot of aspects to life.
And I love that as a stylist, someone who works with fashion, with clothes, who creates, you are so unapologetic about being yourself.
I love it.
That's like, yeah.
Because the amount
So
of clients I
powerful.
get, like, make
Love
it, make the dress make me look a certain way. I was like, I'm going to compliment what you look like right now.
Exactly.
Because I'm gonna add a few $100s if you want me to make you look skinny. That's work. Like, no, I'm not a magician. I just make clothes. Thank you.
People, stop lying.
Like even with yourself.
That's all I want to say. Just stop lying about yourself. Okay?
Stop lying.
Yeah.
Anyways, more love, more self-acceptance, more like
Yes.
bashing.
Love it. Love it. More love. More acceptance, guys. Keep the discussions rolling. We want to see what you guys think in the comments. And you better follow us. You better follow
Tell
it.
us what you think.
If you like
Right.
it, better support. The F.
And scene.
Just kidding. See you next time. Love you.
Later.